Think fast. Listen, that child is going to be a pro athlete.
Alright, I'm just gonna get straight into the video. Getting into watching or playing sports can be a very magical experience. We all enjoy many aspects of sports, like the competitive nature, showing dominance on somebody else, and the joy of being part of a collaborative group, I suppose. Sports can bring out some of our best qualities, and sometimes our worst, and make us as vulnerable as we can be. So we will speak on the good and bad aspects of playing and watching sports. Well, mostly watching them. Because if it wasn't obvious already, I don't play sports as much as I used to. I'm a free agent. And if I was in the league, I wouldn't be making these videos. I'd be posting light-skin ass videos on my Instagram stories, smoking cigars with my 1500 Cartier frames on my yacht. But we all know that's a pipe dream. But hey, if you subscribe and like the video, maybe that could become reality. Please. Your favorite sport is mid. So I'll start with basketball. It was my favorite sport playing growing up. Today I play basketball every now and then, just to get my cardio in. I could get more if I did an adult league, but I'll pass. Like, I'm already tired of life, bro. Do I need an unk yelling at me for taking a 3 instead of a mid-range off the glass? Or do I need somebody else yelling at me, arguing over whether somebody traveled or not? Like, I was playing pickup basketball the day before recording this, and I remember 2 adult men were crashing out over what a legal screen was. If you've ever been to a local YMCA, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's fucking stupid! And I'm a competitor. I don't want to make it look like I don't have dog in me. But at this point in my life, you just gotta use your energy in something that's more beneficial to you. Now I'm gonna talk about watching basketball. I watch it very frequently, and I'm gonna talk about some players, teams, and fandoms as well, because you guys are some of the most hating ass motherfuckers alive. I really don't think there's people that hate more than basketball fans. Like, the recency bias is so strong, one bad playoff series, and everyone wants to send your ass to China. And one great playoff series, and everyone's gonna start glazing like crazy. I think nothing highlights this recency bias more than the Olympics that just happened. Like, all of a sudden, everybody has LeBron James on their top 5 players list. Team USA has the deepest bag of basketball talent in the world. Of course they're gonna win, and LeBron, still being a good player and being one of the best of all time, is gonna be the face of the team, especially adding the fact that he's the oldest player on the team. So he will get a big chunk of credit for this Olympic victory. And sports media is in a phase right now where they want to appreciate the older stars like LeBron James and Steph Curry and Kevin Durant. And if they have a spurt of dominance, everyone just overreacts. Nostalgia is blinding them from reality for most of the time. LeBron is 39 going on 40 with a lot of wear and tear on his body, very injury prone now too, and a streaky shooter. Just look at his shooting stats since he joined the Lakers. And yeah, he makes up for a lot of that, but he's not in his athletic prime anymore either, which doesn't help. Like, you're gonna tell me with a straight face you're taking LeBron right now over a prime Jokic, prime Luka, prime Giannis, prime Shea, and somewhat still in his prime, Steph Curry. I'm sorry, but you're crazy. I'm not hating. You can appreciate the NBA moments he gave to us, but you gotta take the nostalgia goggles off. He can't dominate or carry in a playoff series like he used to, and that in itself is a weakness when you're trying to compare the greatest NBA players in the game today. And this stuff somewhat applies to Kevin Durant as well. But his most signature moment that he gave us was, yeah. Now back to NBA fans hating. Yes, I'm not going to be talking about your sunshine anymore or your glorious Slim Reaper in a negative light. I'm going to talk about 2 big punching bags among the NBA superstars that we just constantly hate on today. Joel Embiid and Jason Tatum. If there are no more Joel Embiid haters, I am dead. Because I never understood from the beginning why he was ever given the benefit of the doubt, being considered a top 5 player. And it wasn't that long ago. I didn't forget. Tyrese Halliburton has made it farther in the playoffs than Joel Embiid as the number 1 guy. And they play in the same conference. Anthony Edwards also has a better playoff career than Joel Embiid. You can tell how dominant Anthony Edwards has been in the playoffs, numbers-wise and the eye test. And you could see a player that can take over games and win for their team as the number 1 option. When has Joel Embiid ever done that? Oh wait, never! He flops like a fish, cries for MVP, has close to Shaq's size but plays like a guard, like what? And in that season, he won MVP. He choked a Game 7 in the playoffs to the other player that gets a lot of hate. NBA champion Jason Tatum. 3 straight All-NBA first team Jason Tatum consistently makes the All-Star team and won a title, yet gets shit on because he has no aura, Jason Tatum. I also find the idea that he doesn't deserve credit because he's a good team around him or he's not clutch is just absolutely ridiculous. Who really cares if he doesn't have any aura? You know who else has no aura? Tim Duncan and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Aura only really controls your popularity among fans, and that's really about it. Him having a good team is the worst argument of them all. Like, no duh, you need a good team to win an NBA championship. Every NBA star that's won a championship has had a good supporting cast around him. Like, why is Steph Curry and LeBron James struggling to get far in the playoffs or even making the playoffs? It's not because of them. And being clutch is a very subjective opinion, depending on what numbers you use, how many buzzer beaters someone has in the playoffs, or just certain moments that catch your eyes as something clutch. And Jason Tatum for sure has had his clutch moments, most points in a Game 7. I don't want to hear the slander no more. His ring is not a Mickey Mouse ring. Tatum slander will never be tolerated around my vicinity. And that is because I'm a Celtics. And that brings us to this season, where everyone pretty much plays the same. It's all 3-point shooting only, because nobody wants to dunk. A lot of divas are sitting out games, and yeah, it's still the regular season, so the NBA right now is boring. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you made it to the end, thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, subscribe perhaps, and yeah, follow the Twitch and stay safe.
Like and sub, cue the outro.